Hey everybody, this is Joby, and I am here during the White Strikes Mayhem celebration, and we're going to check out what a Zadabi Abadaro has. Alright, what you got? Okay, we got, now just got to remember everything is sold for Alliance points only. Okay, so that's going to be a big deal. Okay? Afflicted Necklace, 500,000 Alliance points. When you deal damage, you deal 1842 disease damage to the target. The target is then afflicted with the disease status effect, applying minor defile to the target, reducing their healing received and health recovery by 8% for 4 seconds. This effect can occur once every 4 seconds and scales off the higher of your weapon or spell damage. Elysian Necklace, 500,000 Alliance points. Increase your health recovery of 2% of your sum total of physical resistance and spell resistance up to a maximum of 1320. Amulet of Dark Convergence. Casting abilities that leave an effect on the ground will create an area that applies a 60% snare and pulls enemies after a 1 second delay, stunning them for 1 second. After 4 seconds, the area deals 4,584 magic to all enemies to a 10-meter area, and 9,168 magic to enemies within 3 meters of the center, increasing by 50% for each target. This effect can occur once every 25 seconds and scales off the higher of your weapon or spell damage. Amulet of Nocturnal Play. When you directly apply a major debuff to an enemy, remove a major buff with a duration from the target. When you directly apply a minor debuff, remove a minor debuff from the target. These effects can both occur within 15 seconds of the target, and a target can be affected once every 15 seconds. Battalion Defender Necklace. When you block, heal yourself or a group member within 15 meters of you for 2,034 health. This effect can occur once every 1 second and scales off your max health. Battlefield Acrobat. Reduces the cost of your abilities by 6%. Curse Eating Necklace. When you heal yourself or an ally with a direct heal ability, remove up to 3 negative effects from them. If a negative effect was removed this way, your target restores 678 magicka, and this effect can occur every 8 seconds per target. Deadly Necklace. Increase the damage your damage over time and channeled attacks do by 15%. Eagle Eye Necklace. This is just a 3-part set, and add 657 critical chance for 2 pieces and add 1652 critical chance to your ranged direct damage abilities. Innervating Amulet. When you deal direct damage, you have a 10% chance to create an area under the target that detonates after 1 second, applying Innervating Aura for 10 seconds to enemies within 5 meters. Innervating Aura lowers the health recovery, magical recovery, and stamina recovery of enemy players by 129 per player hit. This effect can occur once every 15 seconds. Hew and Sunder Amulet. When you deal damage with a heavy attack, gain 1236 offensive penetration for each enemy within 8 meters of your target for 10 seconds. This effect can occur once every 7 seconds. Hrothgar Amulet. Stunning or immobilizing your enemy causes them to burst with frost magic, applying the chilled status effect and dealing 13% of their total physical and spell resistance as frost damage to themselves and enemies within 8 meters of them. This effect can occur once every 7 seconds, ignores spell resistance, and cannot be blocked. Indomitable Fury. After breaking free, you gain minor protection and minor heroism for 7 seconds, reducing your damage taken by 5% and generating 1 ultimate every 1.5 seconds. Languor of Parite Amulet. You deal 6% increased damage to blocking players. When you deal light attack damage to an enemy that is immune to crowd control, apply Languor for 10 seconds, reducing their magical recovery and stamina recovery for 248. This effect can occur once every 10 seconds. Lecky's Necklace. Reduces your damage done in area effect attacks by 5%, but grants major evasion at all times, reducing your damage taken from the area effect attacks by 20%. Mara's Balm Amulet. When a negative effect is removed from you, restore 1482 health. This effect can occur once every 1 second. When you take damage and have 6 or more negative effects, restore 1482 health per negative effect and then cleanse all. This effect can occur once every 30 seconds. Markman's Necklace. Reduce the cost of your stamina abilities by 5% and increase your damage of your bow against players by 8%. Necklace of Almalexia's Mercy. When you take damage, you heal you and your group members within 7 meters of you for 4,388 health over 3 seconds, and this effect can occur once every 3 seconds and scales off the higher of your max magicka or stamina. Necklace of Alteration Mastery. Reduces the cost of your abilities by 6%. Necklace of Ancient Grace. This is a 3-piece. 2 items, 1096 maximum magicka. 3 items, that's 2406 maximum magicka. Necklace of Beckoning Steel. Generate an aura that causes you and 11 group members within the aura to take 10% less damage from projectiles. This bonus persists through death. You can only be affected by 1 instance of a Beckoning Steel. Necklace of Cyrodiil's Crest. When you block, heal for 6,511 health. This effect can occur once every 4 seconds and scales off your max health. Necklace of Cyrodiil's Light. While you're casting or channeling an ability, your damage taken is reduced by 15%. When you are interrupted, your next magicka ability will cost no magicka. Necklace of Cyrodiil's Ward. When you deal martial melee damage, you apply Major Defile to an enemy for 4 seconds, reducing their healing received and health recovery by 16%. This effect can occur once every 5 seconds. Necklace of Elfbane. While in combat, increase the duration of your flame damage over time abilities by 5 seconds. This effect does not work with beam or channeled effects. Necklace of Phasael's Guile. Adds 1487 armor. While in combat, you apply Minor Defile to any enemy that comes within 5 meters of you for 2 seconds, reducing their healing received and health recovery by 8%. Necklace of the Fury. When you take damage, your weapon and spell damage is increased by 24 for 5 seconds, stacking up to 20 times. This effect can occur once every half second. Upon reaching 20 stacks, the duration is doubled, but can no longer be refreshed. Necklace of Imperial Wrath, 3-piece. Adds 129 weapon and spell damage. Adds 325 weapon and spell damage to your ranged direct damage abilities. Necklace of Kind's Kiss. When you deal direct damage with 12 meters or further from your target, you heal for 1623 health and restore 1314 stamina. This effect can occur once every 5 seconds, and the heal scales off your max magicka or stamina. Necklace of the Archmage. When you complete a fully charged heavy attack, you gain an additional 506 magicka recovery for 10 seconds. Necklace of the Desert Rose. When you take damage, you have a 25% chance to restore 2012 magicka. This effect can occur once every 4 seconds. Necklace of the Hawkeye. Reduces the cost and increases the damage of your bow abilities by 6%. Necklace of the Heartland. Reduces your damage taken from siege weapons and player area effect abilities by 10%. Necklace of the Juggernaut. When you take damage while under 30% health, heal for 10,042 health immediately and gain 20,000 armor for 15 seconds. This effect can occur once every minute, and the heal scales off your max health. Necklace of the Morag Tongue. When you deal direct damage, you cause the enemy to take 10% more damage in poison and disease attacks for 5 seconds. Necklace of the Potentate. This is a 3-piece. Reduces your damage taken from players by 3%. Reduces the cost of ultimate abilities by 15%. Necklace of the Sentry. Make 266 or adds 266 weapon and spell damage, and when you begin to crouch, gain stealth detection for 10 seconds. This effect can only be activated every 30 seconds. Necklace of the Shadow Walker. While you're sneaking or invisible and not moving, heal for 2150 health and restore 2150 stamina every 1 second. Necklace of the Swift. Reduce damage taken from players by 10%. Necklace of the Valiant. Reduces the cost of break free by 40%. Necklace of Transmutation. When you heal yourself or an ally with a healing over time ability, grant them 1400 critical resistance for 5 seconds. Necklace of the Vengeance Leech. This is a 3-piece. Adds 1206 maximum health, and when you kill an enemy, you heal for 3714 health and restore 2772 magicka and stamina. Necklace of Vicious Death. When you kill a player, they violently explode for 18,552 flame damage to all other enemies in a 5-meter radius. This effect scales off the higher of your weapon or spell damage. Plague Break Amulet. Dealing direct damage causes player enemies to become a plague carrier, dealing 5010 disease damage over 10 seconds, and applying the disease status effect. If the plague is removed early, it explodes and deals 4,108 disease damage to all enemies within 8 meters of the carrier, increasing by 50% per enemy hit. This effect can occur once every 20 seconds per target, once per attack, and scales off the higher of your weapon damage. Rallying Cry Amulet. While Battle Spirit is active, critically healing yourself or an ally causes you and up to 11 other group members within 12 meters to gain 300 weapon and spell damage and 1650 critical resistance for 20 seconds. Each group member affected reduces the weapon and spell damage by 15 and critical resistance by 83. This effect can occur once every 15 seconds. Ravaging. Each time you attempt to reduce your target's physical or spell resistance, you gain a stack of Ravager for 5 seconds, increasing your weapon or spell damage by 146, and you gain a stack every 1 second. At 4 stacks, the duration doubles but cannot be refreshed. Soldier of Anguish Necklace. Your melee light attacks place a ring on the ground that explodes after 1.3 seconds, applying 4830 heal absorption to all enemies hit for 4 seconds, negating the next 4,830 points of healing done. This effect can occur once every 6 seconds. Spell Strategist Necklace. When you deal damage with a light attack, you place a mark over the target for 5 seconds, granting you 460 weapon and spell damage against your marked target. This effect can occur once every 4 seconds. Steadfast Hero Necklace. When you cleanse a negative effect from yourself or an ally, gain minor protection for 10 seconds, reducing your damage taken by 10%. This effect can occur once every 12 seconds. Alright, and that's it for today. Cold Harbor, to see our good friend Zanil Theron, and I sure hope you'll join me. I have landed in Cold Harbor, and here we go with Zanil Theron. What you got? Okay, so he's got Apocrypha Plant, Feather Fern, Flower Cluster, Weird Bloom, Fuchsia Hosta, Mushrooms, Aether Cluster, Mushrooms, Aether Cup King, Mushrooms climbing either cup. Vine flowering white weird bloom strand. Vines flowering weird bloom. Let's do it again. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Apocryphal plant feather fern. Flower cluster, weird bloom. Fuchsia hosta. Mushrooms, Aether cup cluster. Mushrooms, Aether cup king. Mushrooms, climbing Aether cup. Vine, flowering weird bloom strand. Vines, flowering weird bloom. Alright, that's it for today. So get in here and get these things if you want them, because they will be gone by Sunday. So please give me a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Leave a comment in the comment section if there's anything that you'd like to see. There's a link in the description for the Discord. And also, there's a link in the description for the Twitch channel. 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time if you're not doing anything. Follow me on Twitch, Upper Echelon Mediocrity. If you want to join the guild, send me a message on Xbox. My name is Chaotey, Chaotey, and I'll get you in as soon as time permits. And whatnot. Alright, so until that time, let's get paid.